Is that the infirmary in the treatment room? Maybe. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark and no killer. At least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here.
You and me. You're gonna fucking murder me, aren't you?
Technically, at least. The old woman.
Oh, whew. Good. Sorry, I'm just a bit on edge. Oh, yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? She had a bracelet. Interesting. I'm curious about something, though, before we move on with this. Okay, so that's where we are. We haven't reached any of these spots yet. Cool. Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah. For some reason, there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
Or a bracelet. A watch?
Yes.
Seems a bit big for a watch. Then again, there are some pretty thick-banded watches.
It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know. It just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some? Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? This is the same size and shape as our bracelets! Look! It's exactly the same width!
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure?
Wait. Then that means there was either a game before the one we're currently in, but I don't recognize her from the first game. Who could this be?
This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Okay, I'm kind of jumping to radical conclusions here, but what if this is, like, 5 from the future, maybe? She gets murdered by someone in the future after playing this game? I don't know, that's, like, right out of left field, but then again, it is this game series, so... Okay? Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet?
That is an excellent question.
We were quite thorough during our earlier search. But I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
And that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
What if Phi is 0? That's another thought. What if Phi murdered this old woman, put on her bracelet, and became part of the game that way? It seems like another radical theory, but it is a possibility. No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet.
Yeah, that was my thought exactly.
In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
Then again, just because it's a woman doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a woman who has a bracelet, now does it? And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words. But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
I'm curious about something else. It didn't mention any new archives, but, oh yeah, I already looked at all that, even though it says new. No. Okay. What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
And then moved her body. Or, actually, no, they didn't. Or maybe they did? Because it was in Kay and Clover's car. So it would have had to be, if we're assuming that... Damn it, that makes Kay the most likely suspect again. Because Clover was unconscious the entire time that the two of them were in there. The body was in there. If Kay had murdered that woman, but that would mean he would have to have been in there as well. That means there would have had to have been 3 people there, but one of them had to not have a bracelet? That doesn't add up. But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea.
If Kay is being genuine, which, let's be honest, probably not. If he's being honest, Clover is the most likely suspect. I know for a fact in alternate timeline she has murdered before. But why would she ever want to be part of a nonary game? I can't think of a motive, so that doesn't really add up. The same would go for Kay. He isn't a murderer as far as we know, but we know he's betrayed people before. We don't really know much about him. He's in this outfit, so it's possible that maybe he's hiding some ulterior motives, but I don't know.
Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here.
Yeah, really.
But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of our bracelets do, as far as we know, I'm guessing, is what he's gonna say. But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding.
I am? Does someone have a bloody bracelet?
The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's fair. That is fair. I mean, they would have had enough time while we were all unconscious, I suppose.
Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Luminol. Right! Kay! I know how we can identify the killer!
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol! It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it, there should be some traces of blood left!
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then.
Yes, agreed.
That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First, we need to finish looking for Quark, though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to the floor B to meet up with everyone. Back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Yes, let's. A lot of enlightening things revealed there. There's 3 doors here, too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But... it looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does.
We'll have to check those doors.
The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
I guess so. Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. Okay. Gallon Bay? What's a Gallon Bay? What the fuck? Huh? What's this room? Wait a minute. Maybe Luna and Tenmyoji took so long and were the last ones there because they had to explore 3 different rooms in succession. Interesting.
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at workbenches. Look at a workbench. You go check the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. It's not here either. Hey, Kay! How's it going over there? Kay! Can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw what he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Was it?
Yes.
Kate, you know I don't trust you. Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking.
While on the floor, staring at nothingness. Okay, sure.
Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
The people that came into this room? Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover. Oh. Oh. Yet they were first. Interesting.
No, that's unlikely.
Wait a second. What if there are multiple Nonary games going on at the same time? And that old woman is part of a different group of people participating in the Nonary game?
When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
The fuck is a Golem Bay? So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled.
That's fair.
If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
Well, there's no point in thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yeah, specifically 2. Yep. Let's get moving then. To the treatment center then. And then we'll have the room on the left if he's not in the treatment center. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors had led to a single room each. So, why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
Looked like the safe was closed in this room, though. The windows are all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see in.
Shall we open it?
Yes. Yes, might as well. Have at it. Maybe the cryopod. Oh!
What?
Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet! It's... Oh god!
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive! Maybe he went to the treatment pod so that he could get his heartbeat to 0 and keep himself alive so the bracelet would pop up on its own. Fascinating. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Dear Junior said it would only come off when you tied.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
What? Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too? Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
Maybe? He's sick? What has he got?
How would I know that?
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb question.
In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark.
Yes, absolutely.
I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
No. I believe it would be best to leave Quark here.
That's fair. I mean, if he needs the treatment pod for something...
As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous.
That's fair.
The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Oh.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
That's fair. Yeah. Sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover.
Okay, good.
So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse.
Agreed.
I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Good news, everyone! Warehouse B.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yes, actually. Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
One explanation later, I explained to them how we found Quark in the treatment center.
I see.
Aw, she looks happy.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Little jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably...
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
Surprising, really.
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found?
No. No.
The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenmyoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you two search different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then, what was the other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know where there's that intersection with the 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
Maybe? I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah.
What was in there?
A workbench and an open safe. Those were the things of note. Nothing really.
It appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late.
Oh god, Clover, you better not have pulled a murder.
Should we go and look for them?
Yes. No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
Well, let's get it over with.
Are we going to the rec room, or what are we doing? Ah, yes, we're doing the rec room.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
Yes. I said nothing and instead made my way over toward the cabinet. Inside was the luminol. I reached in, pulled out, and headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark, and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this? You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Is it, but I'll let that slide. Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of
What do
them.
you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it! It's not hard!
Should I also participate?
Yes! No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. Actually, yeah, that's true. His is covered by the suit. So the only way we can clear Kay is if we check every other person's and it turns up null. Because then his is the only one left that could possibly have blood on it. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yes. Yeah. Just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled out the luminol from my pocket and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
Ugh. Cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. I don't see anything glowing. Fi's bracelet is clean. So is mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Well, Dio.
Wait. What are you talking about?
I'll explain in a minute. Show me your bracelet. Dio. Is something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio, we don't have time for this!
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Why are you so evasive about it? You were fine just before. Because I'm trying to prove your innocence!
Like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Well, how can you prove that if I can't see your fucking bracelet, you dipshit? Either you're guilty by being this evasive, or you're a fucking moron. Then just show me your arm!
No! You don't get to order me around, I have rights!
Fuck you, you don't have them here. Moving on. As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
I feel like that was a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey, but it probably wasn't. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him!
Right!
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. Oh, so this is that scene from the intro. Aha! I knew it! His bracelet's glowing! Then that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady.
No! You don't understand.
Then explain.
This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
Yes, it is. As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi that what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Unless someone killed her, took off the bracelet and put it on him. Which is a possibility, I guess. But the more likely possibility is that he's a murderer. Yeah, exactly. Even if they wiped it off, I figured the luminol would still react to the blood. But the fact he was so evasive about it clearly leads me to believe that he knew it would be there. Looks like I was right. You've Got you, Dio. Might as well confess. Well?
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it.
Alright, good. Glad we got that out of the way. Why?
I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Why?
Are you Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
So you were a plant. By either some unknown organization or Zero himself. To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
Well, I guess we're killing him then. Nah, I'm kidding. So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives?
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it. I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't you?
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has
Agreed.
already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Yeah, no, I agree. Out of all the people in the room, he's the least trustworthy, and that includes you lying asshole. At least he's not a murderer.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
Dio, you should know it's hard to trust a liar and a murderer.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Yeah,
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow.
agreed. We have to find a way to do that.
If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where would we put him? We could put him in a treatment pod, I guess, and lock him.
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Agreed.
Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
Yeah, I think you were onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
We'll let you out when the white door's open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing. Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go!
Yeah, that's not happening.
You
You're not
can't do
trustworthy.
this!
We can very easily do this.
Stop! Stop!
You know, if you could just give us some information, more than you're giving us, you might have a leg to stand on.
Please stop! Please! No, you can't!